So let's talk some more about multiplication and some tactics we can use, some strategies we can use to kind of approach multiplication. Skip counting is something we can do, and skip counting is something probably that we've all done. It's something you could teach your child to do. So let's say I have 5 ducks here, and I'm literally going to get my ducks in a row, have another 5 ducks, and have another 5 ducks. Well, skip counting will allow us to go 5, and then skip right to 10, and then skip to 15. So you've probably done this before on your hands and your fingers when you were younger, and just go, 5 and then 10 and then 15 and 20. Skip counting allows you just to skip ahead by a certain amount of number, a certain amount each time you go, each iteration you go up. So when you think about that, that helps you from a multiplication standpoint, because you can skip count with a number of different numbers. So helping your child start out with the very basic of numbers, being able to skip count by 2 and count by 2. So 2 and then 4. And then obviously 6, helping them learn how to do that will be really helpful. And here's a book I did where it works through and walks through helping children skip count various numbers up to pretty high numbers. Any numbers from 12, or skip counting up to, from 12, or skip counting to 2, or skip counting 3, skip counting various numbers, so the child will help them learn how to apply this multiplication. But you can do this with your child, with any resources that you have. You can help them learn how to skip count and make sure they practice, because a lot of kids simply just don't get a lot of practice with skip counting and a lot of practice with addition. So you can help your child count by 3s up to 60 or higher. You can go much higher than that. Give them enough practice with this before they get into real multiplication, if you will. Skip counting by 4s, count by 4s, and go up to 80 or higher. You can go much higher than that if you want. You can obviously count by 5s. That's a really popular one, and go all the way up to 100 or higher when you count by 5s. You can count by 10s. Any number you can count by, and it's really helpful to count by 10s. You definitely want to go higher than 100 when you count by 10s. Hey, you can even have your child count to up to by hundreds, and have them go above 1,000, so they can get a concept and understanding that numbers can go higher and higher. But skip counting is something you want to help your child with and help your child work on. Like I said, 5, 10, 15, 20, because this will really help them as they begin to apply this to multiplication skills.